Hello, this is Zzuxon presenting my first virtual console review. This is something I'm doing for my 10 subscribers special. Woo! I actually now have 13 subscribers. Maybe it's 12, I'm not sure. Because a couple of other people subscribed before I could do this, but this is for 10 subscribers. It's pretty awesome. Now, as you can probably see by the slide and by the title of the video, my first subject will be Clue Land for the original Nintendo. Before that, I'm going to give a little introduction to the Virtual Console reviews. In each one, I will start by announcing the price of the game. I will tell you what genre it is and how many players it supports, as well as the maker of the game. I will first rate the game on a scale of 1 to 10 in 5 different areas, with 1 being absolutely awful, never look at this game, and 10 being amazing, every gamer must have this, and 5 is average, okay? Worth getting if you could get it, like, at a good deal or something. So, these 5 standards will be gameplay, difficulty, music, graphics, and overall. Now, after I give those 5 rankings, I'm going to do a general verbalized description of the gameplay, what I like about it, as well as talking about the control scheme, especially in this game, because Clue Land has a very unique control scheme. Now, another note. When I'm doing virtual console reviews because I pride myself on not caring about graphics. I realize that gameplay, and to a lesser degree, music, are what really make a game a good thing. So, I'm very lax on graphics, and I start actually disliking graphics when they are so bad they interfere with gameplay. Now, on a side note, some of you are probably thinking, oh, he has the game. That must be why he put bubbles in his SSB4 roster for a while. Well, actually, I had bubbles in before I got this game. I actually got this game because I thought the game sounded very interesting after looking at bubbles from Clue Land. So, just a fun fact there. Now, onto the actual review. Clue Land was originally released for the original Nintendo. It is available on the Wii Shop channel for 500 Wii points, which is equivalent to $5 American. It is a puzzle game supporting 1 to 2 players and created by Nintendo. Now, for gameplay, I gave Clue Land a 7 out of 10. It's an engaging game, and I'll tell you why later. Difficulty is a 10 out of 10, meaning very difficult. Clue Land is hands down the hardest game I have ever played. It's really hard. This is actually one of the few things I don't like about this game. It's not just challenging, it is downright hard. I've never gone past level 4. Never. Music. For music, I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. There wasn't a ton of music in this game, but it's nice music. Not fantastic music, but it's pretty good. And for graphics, I gave it an 8 out of 10. Looking at original Nintendo standards, the sprites move around really smoothly. There isn't a lot of choppiness, which I really like. I'll talk about that more later. And overall, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Meaning it is a pretty good game. Not amazing, but I do enjoy it. I do play it. A decent deal. So now I'm going to move on to the gameplay description. In Clue Land, you have to play as Bubbles. She is a balloon fish. Her gold has been stolen by villainous sea urchins called Uniras. These are actually the same Uniras as the items from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Fun fact. the Uniros have buried them underground between poles. Bubbles is very fast, but she can't stop. So, to obtain these diamonds, or gold, or whatever, she has to move between the poles that they're in between. She has awful traction, so she changes direction by grabbing the poles and swinging around on them, and then releasing them to change the direction she's moving in. This game is a puzzle game because you have to find the gems inside between the poles. Now and you can't see them until you go through the poles and get them. Now you're probably thinking, well, how on earth are you supposed to do that? The interesting thing is, the gems often form pictures, many of which are symmetrical, so this gives you an idea of where the other gems are going to be. This game also has a two-player mode where two people can cooperatively go around finding the gems. Now, but inside the grids are going to be the very perpetrators of the plot, Uniras. Uniras will kill you if you touch them, but you can press the 1 button, or what would be the B button, to stun them with a shockwave, at which point they won't kill you and they'll just sit in one place. You can then ram them into walls to kill them. Another hazard are black holes, which are stationary, but if you go into them, you die, and they can't be stunned or eliminated in any way. They're also what often spawns the Uniras. Bubbles, as I said earlier, is constantly moving, and you must swing around poles to change directions. You can use the direction pad to stick your arm out and grab a pole, at which point you'll swing around, and then you can release the button to let go. The most difficult thing about this game is it's timed. You have a certain amount of time on each level, and as a result, if you run out of time, you lose. This is the single most difficult thing. It wouldn't be that hard if it wasn't timed, honestly. Also, one annoying thing is sometimes you think you have a Unira and you zap it with your shockwave, and then you run into it trying to run into a wall, but instead of moving forward, it just kind of scoots down into the row below you. This is extremely annoying, and it happens quite a bit. Overall, this is a good game. It's fun. It's a very good deal at $5, which is, basically what Wii points. 100 Wii points is $1. 1 Wii points is a cent. So, $5, that's good. It's a good deal. And, it's got two-player co-op capability. It's a challenging puzzle game. I recommend it to people who enjoy puzzle games. That's the main place I recommend it to. And, I sort of recommend it to anyone else, but a puzzle game lover will like this game the most. This is Zzuxon signing out.